Okay, it's time. Right now in the UK, it is 3 minutes past 5 in the morning. It's early. I just woke up, and right now I'm watching the KSI versus Logan Paul match, the rematch, the second rematch. I can barely talk. Look at me. It is early, I have to admit. Okay, let's see what's happening now. Let me just get my stream up and running properly so I can see. Is that Rick Ross in the ring? Oh, okay. KSI's got Rick Ross in the ring. Big. Rick Ross look like he's copying my haircut and that. And there's some next dude I don't recognise in the ring as well. Logan Paul's already made his entrance. KSI's got a belly up though. He's got his belly up. He's walking into the ring now. Red robe. Red and black robe. My man's just marching as well. Like, he ain't got no fear right now. He's just marching like he's walking ready. Yo, looking good. You got the normal build up. The arena's packed out. The arena's completely packed out right now. You got his bodyguard on his right, and you got like one of the arena bodyguards on his left. Everyone's doing a whole pat on the back thing that they do with boxers before they, hyping them up, piping them up. Rick Ross is there spitting some game in the ring and that. That's like a full-on Mayweather kind of entrance still, except for KSI isn't taking his time getting to that ring at all. Just went under the rope. He's in the ring now. Oh yes. Let's see what the result of this training looks like though. Tune's big. Where you can watch this fight is DAZN, and Skybox Office, booking. I need to make my screen bigger. Michael Buffer in the ring now. How do I make the screen bigger? Let's get underneath my microphone a second. How do I make the screen bigger? Ah, there we go. Alright, so we do our national anthem. Who is that guy? There's some black guy with some blonde, with some dreads and some violin. The joke is the tune's being played with something else. He's got a violin you can't hear. You got like a brass. I don't know whose national anthem this is either. Let me listen. Oh no way! It's God Save the Queen. No way. The geezer's got lights on a violin. Oh, okay, this is sick. God Save the Queen and that. KSI is back. Vidal. I can see Vidal now. No way. Yo, it was that early. I'm going to have to stop shouting. Because obviously it's really early. I got kids and that. But, yeah, it's really, really early in the morning. It's really early in the morning. To the point where, okay, God Save the Queen's just finished. Obviously, we're gonna have to do Star Spangled Banner. USA. Let's go. Give me 2 seconds. I'm still here. It's early, man. I need to clean myself up a bit. Oh, what's going on with the stream? It's all blurred and that. Okay, it's back. Full screen's rubbish. Logan's looking... He's looking chiseled, but he's closed his eyes at this point. I think he's trying to focus. I think he's trying to get through the nerves, trying to cut through the nerves by the look of it. The stadium's looking beautiful, man. Right now, you got the Titron screen at the top of the stadium. The US flag is like on the ribbon. All the ribbons and that. KSI's got a USA patterned Maverick t-shirt on. White background. Logos patterned with... Oh, okay, the audience has started reacting because it's on screen. Ooh, that is a mixed reception. Mainly boos. Few cheers. I don't know who this chick is that's singing, but she is sick, yo. She is sick. Okay, I see what I've done. When you're watching this on browser, like earlier. While we're here, while we've got time and the national anthem still going, I am going to fix that light there. As I said, it's early in the UK. Still here. I'm not going anywhere. Just gonna do it while the national anthem's going. Obviously, about to get ready and touch gloves, but while the national anthem's still going, I can fix that light. No disrespect. Alright, I think the fight's just literally. She's just finished her national anthem now. Just finished her version of the national anthem. Marco Buffer's about to call him. Announce him again. Okay, so he's getting prepped up. He's getting his gear taken off, ready for the fight. Logan Paul's having a talk from his main, well, one of his coaches, the older guy. KSI's cut man's putting on his Vaseline over his eyebrows. It's about to get, you're about to go down. It's about to go down, man. Oh gosh. Bring this light closer. Bring this light closer. Just bring both my lights there still. It's about to happen. It's time. It's time. Get my stream back on. Staples Center, are you ready? Got Michael Buffer saying right now. For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's go, fight fans. 2 fighters. Here we go. With 2-time World Heavyweight Championship champion Shannon Briggs, 24 years old, professional debut. LP Logan Paul. He's now looking a little bit gassed. I have to admit. He's ready. He's looking at the camera. Put his arms up, t-shirt off, shaking at his hair and that. He's bouncing around now, just on his toes, sort of warming him up. Logan, the Maverick Paul. Here he comes. Got more cheers that time, more of his fans in the stadium now making themselves heard. You can see his dad. His dad's in the audience. With his trainer Vidal. Them shorts are looking fire. Black and red trim. With what looks like sequins or some glitter thing. Professional debut, 26 years old. KSI let out a scream. From London, England, the YouTube star, the United Kingdom's #1 social media superstar, the Nightmare, KSI. I'm not going to wake anybody up. I'm not waking anybody up. Here he goes. All the clout. The crowd are making themselves heard now. I've had this problem in my stream as well. This pop filter doesn't want to stay in one place. Here we go. My piece is red. Man looks focused. This fight's gonna be sick. Touch gloves. They've touched gloves. The ref made them touch gloves. He held both their wrists and made them touch gloves, as if he knew they weren't gonna do it or something. The announcers say, Sky saying, debuts, novices, waiting to see if KSI or Logan Paul triumphs. Oh my days, I'm starting to get a little bit gassed here now. Round one. Alright, here we go. Alright, they're in. KSI is throwing, he's closing the space and throwing a few jabs to the body. Logan's trying to throw jabs to the body back. He missed with the first attempt. He's slipping him. KSI slipped him there. Tried to throw another jab. KSI is applying the pressure. Oh, there's a hook. Ties him up. Logan tied him up. The ref's broken it up. Right, here they are. It's feeling each other out. Through overhand and a body. It got a little bit scrappy. Logan Paul threw some massive bombers there while they were tying up. Refs just give him a warning about the tying up. A little bit of dirty boxing there. I can see KSI's tactic here. He's looking for the body. Getting a little bit scrappy again. They're tying up and he's trying to throw those blows to the body. Logan Paul is. The ref's telling them you can't fight each other like that. He said don't hit him when it's like that. I'm going to stop you. And he's also telling KSI to keep his head up. Alright, throw the jabs. Logan's looking sturdy. He's looking sturdy and he's trying to control the space now. He's throwing some straight jabs, some straight punches. This is looking like it's going to be a really interesting first round. There was a little bit of a slip there from KSI when he was throwing that punch. He threw a wild hook there. Did catch him with it. He's coming with his guard up. Logan Paul is now trying to control the pace with the jab. There's a lot of grappling there. There's a lot of grappling going on there. He reached in and he was doing a grapple there. Alright, now Logan Paul started to... Ooh, he got caught hard with that hook there. This is the first round of 6. And they're going off like it's like headlock again. You can see the frustration building on KSI a little bit there. There's nothing landing too clean. Right, Hunting's... Okay. LP is trying to control the pace with the jabs. He just threw a really nice hook to KSI there. Didn't startle him too much though. He seemed absolutely fine. Now they're a little bit more tentative to throw. KSI does to me seem slightly unbalanced. He didn't seem completely balanced in this fight at the moment. Now he doesn't want to get too carried away. Now he's gaining his composure. He's warming up. There's a few hooks that are landing, and now when they're grappling, there's some silly, messy, scrappy. Obviously, it's their first professional fight, so that round to me was a little bit scrappy. There's some scrappy moments, but I can see where it's going at the moment. Not sure if that wasn't a clean enough round for me to really judge as giving somebody a winner this year. Now they're getting sort of that once they've felt the power and it seems like KSI is less, because I've gone to their corners now. KSI is less tentative to throw, but he's also backpedaling slightly. Logan is controlling the space slightly a little bit more, I would say, in this round, in the first round, but he has got caught with some bombs. And you can see the effects of that on his face. If you can see like the replay here, if KSI was to catch him with that hook that he was throwing now. Round 2. If KSI is to win this fight, he needs to close the space. It's the beginning of round 2. It's been a nice jab onto Logan Paul. That body shot was disgusting. Alright, so here we go. He's hitting air, and he's okay. He's got him on his hitting air. Logan's JJ is missing. He's missing there. Then Logan's just throw a jab to him. Logan does seem relaxed in there. He's throwing his jabs. There's a couple of jags there. KSI is desperately trying to close that space now. you can always see like the nerves when you're actually in the fight. It just completely changes the tonality of the fight. All the time, he's trying to throw that wild right over. He needs to really tidy that up. He needs to connect. Look at, okay, he's got a nice punch there. He's got a nice punch there as well. He's definitely starting to connect now. How much can Logan Paul shake off when we get to that point? I think he's trying to wait for KSI to gas out. Stream's gone a little bit blurry again, trying to fix that up. His defenses, when Logan Paul comes forward, he's actually not catching him with many. He just caught him with a nice jab, obviously because KSI is backpedaling a little bit. It is quite an even fight again. They need to a couple of nasty jabs there. Now KSI's got angry and now he's throwing quite a few hooks there. He's going for the clinch a bit. Logan's gone for the clinch to try and tie him up, to try and stop him from doing out those hooks there. First professional fight between these two. Obviously, I'm not being too loud right now because I've got people in bed really early in the morning. He's trying to close that space. He's up against the ropes. Got a clench now. Logan's backed off completely as the ref said to stop clenching. He's moved back. He's given him enough space to make his way forward. There's some swooping hooks that KSI is trying to, the sort of daddy Mac hooks, but when he does catch him with them, it's disgusting. It's a headlock again. It's not going to be it's yeah, as like Joe Will is saying now, or Bazinga saying, it's not going to be the prettiest fight in the world. Really isn't. The ticks have gone for this round. Bell's gone. They've stopped. Back to the corners. 2 out of 6. This is that Justin Bieber. Oh, okay, we've got Justin Bieber there in his yellow hoodie. Pink beanie and a yellow hoodie. They need to control the tempo, the pace. Here, it's going to be more calculated than it has been. It's a little bit of a messy fight. When he does catch him, when KSI is catching Logan, it is affecting him. Right now, this fight is leaning towards Logan, I think, in terms of boxing purist technique at the moment, and I think that might be down to KSI's nerves. Just give me 2 seconds. I need to clear my eye. They're back in the corners now. They're getting their talks from the coaches. KSI's already standing up. I think he knows what he needs to do. Clean myself up. They're back in the ring with round 3. Round 3. Here we go. Logan Paul's throwing those jabs. He doesn't throw one jab. He throws 3 jabs. And now he's stretching out his arm to do that long reaching hook. KSI is trying to literally run into the body there. Logan's sidestepped that. That jaw's opened up slightly with KSI, not because of impact, but I think because of expending some energy there. So you can see him breathing. He's looking to his corner for a little bit of advice. The announcer just said, KSI, what was that all about? I'm not sure what is going on with who's controlling the tempo of the fight. I really would say that Logan is controlling the tempo of the fight here. They're still trying to close that space, trying to find the space. KSI's Logan's protesting. He's trying to say that he was punched to the back of the head. The ref was telling him to relax. There's another headlock from Logan Paul. Yeah. See, Joe Willis said the same thing now. KSI's breathing out. If his head got a lot heavier. Oh, is it a knockdown? It's a knockdown. Hold up. What's going on there? Is that a knockdown or was that a push? Logan's staying down. He's staying down. The ref's telling him to get up. What happened there? It was a punch. He doesn't like this. He doesn't like this. He didn't like that. He was on the floor there. And he couldn't get back up. Logan is starting to gas. He's either starting to gas or that punch was really starting to affect him. He stayed down. He didn't want to get back up. The ref was telling him to get back up. The ref said it was a push. I like to see the rematch of that. Logan's he's either looking exhausted. I'm not sure. He's leaning on KSI quite a lot. No, that hook was disgusting. I can see where this fight is starting to go. KSI is starting to get the advantage here. Logan's not liking this. I'm talking in an announcer voice. Ooh. There's another punch there, and you can see the effect on Logan's legs. On Logan's legs now. He's starting to stretch out his legs. He's trying to keep his balance here a little bit now. No one's picking up on it too much with the commentators that are there. He's now not as tidy as he was for the first 2 rounds at all. KSI's catching him with some nasty ass hooks that look nasty. That look nasty. I don't think Logan's making it to the end of this fight by the look of it. It doesn't look like he's making it to the end of it. His arms are now down. He's got his hands down. I don't think he's got his hands down to taunt. I think he's got his hands down because that affected him dramatically. KSI, he's slipped. No, Logan slipped. Logan slipped there. This is getting. I can see where this is going. KSI has definitely got the advantage here. Logan Paul is not liking what is happening to him in this ring right now. I don't think he likes the impact that is happening to him. He's running away from the punches now. KSI has got some disgusting power by the look of it, and Logan Paul is now getting messy. It's gone from a tidy. I'm clean myself up early in the morning. It's gone from a tidy fight to I can see what happened there. On the replay, you can see that with the it wasn't necessarily a push. KSI's came in for a jab, and then he's come over the top with that wide hook, and Logan was down for a while. He didn't get a count. He was leaning on KSI a bit. KSI had his arm up, ready to share, and Logan stayed on the floor. Right, so that's what happens. Now they're getting their corner talk. It's getting interesting. Round 4. Second half of the fight is definitely going towards KSI at the moment. Alright, so Logan's tried to go for a nice jab. KSI pulled back a little bit. It was the cleanest shot that Logan's done. That was at the start of the round. He definitely needs to close this fight up if he's going to stay in there. It is 6 rounds though, and if you train for 12, then you could make it to the end of the fight. But right now, if KSI catches him again like he did before, if he catches Logan Paul like he did before, then this fight is going to be out of there. Now Logan is not liking it. There's another hook. He didn't like those hooks at all. He's now moving away. He's now trying to stay on the outside. He's tying him up. I can see the conversation in this fight right now. KSI's got some power. It's not necessarily the tidiest fight, but it looks like he can't handle the power at all. Alright, so Logan's moving away again. He's moving off. There's another hook. There's another one of those hooks. It looks like KSI is now controlling the tempo of the fight. Logan's trying to throw those jabs to try and back him up. Right, so that jab is now having to move on the outside a lot. So now he's pressing the gas on now. Logan Paul's moving on the outside. He's having to move and skip around the outside. He's skipping around the outside again. KSI's on the inside. KSI's trying to close the space again. Alright, he's trying to throw some bombers, and he's moved towards the corner with some misses there. If he doesn't gas out, then Logan's going to be in trouble. Logan doesn't throw some jabs. He's trying to back him up again. KSI doesn't come for a body shot. It's completely backed. It looks like he's getting tired now. KSI looks like he's getting tired. That punch went over the top rope. He needs to compose himself again. Logan's gone for some jabs. The conversation hasn't stopped here. Little bit of lean in there with a clench. He's now breathing very, very heavily. KSI's breathing heavily. He's trying to find. He caught him without. I can see where this is going. This is like literally who's gonna last longer right now. This is literally what's gonna happen. He's backed him up against the rope. He's trying to close him up. I think it was an uppercut. Did he push him or was it counting him? He said time. Well, so KSI was down there for a second. My stream's gone a little bit. Is breathing heavily. The ref's telling him to relax. Is it being given a count in the middle? The ref said he's gonna give him a couple of seconds to relax. Let me see the replay. KSI went there. There's an uppercut. There's a nasty ass uppercut that KSI did not like. The ref said, "I just need you to continue." He's giving a good talk. The ref's still giving him a talk. Okay, the ref said. The ref said you held his head with the uppercut and then you hit him when he was down. Okay, okay. Okay, Jack Reese, the referee, is saying that Logan was basically cheating there. He said he held KSI's head with the uppercut and then he hit him when he was down. He's now asking KSI if he's ready. He said, "I'm not rushing you." The ref said he's still got things to do after he said he's ready. There's a little bit of blood from KSI's mouth now. This match is still being stopped at this point. The rest telling KSI to back into the corner. He said he's not ready. He said he scored a knockdown, but he's taking 2 points for hitting him when he was down. Okay. Scored a knockdown. Taking away 2 points for punching when he was down. Okay, I'll see that. So Logan scored a knockdown, but he's taking away 2 points from Logan for punching him when he was down. Okay, that's why he's waiting the moment to... Said he hit the man when he was unarmed. Okay. This is interesting. So obviously now Logan's going to smell blood and he's going to go for it. I have to just clean myself up again. It is early in the morning. This is now taking a different... JJ's legs aren't looking too strong now. He looks like he's in trouble. KSI now needs to compose himself. This is going to take this fight. He needs to calm down. He needs to go back to the corner and talk. Now KSI is on the outside. Round 4 was done here. There's only 2 rounds left. You've got Gib, Bazinga, and Joe Weller commentating on this fight here. Mad. So what this is now going to get really interesting between these two fighters now, because you're going to have to find who's got more guts at the moment. You're going to find out who wants it more. If we're at like round 5 right now, there's 2 rounds left. It's been a bit of a scrappy fight, as I did predict early on. It was going to be a slightly scrappy fight. That uppercut, okay, literally held him and uppercut. Oh, that's disgusting. Okay, what's that about? He literally held him. So we're back into it. The replay there was hilarious. That's KSI is trying to compose himself now. He's on the outside. The pace of the fight has completely changed. It's completely changed. He needs to back him up. Logan Paul's trying to close in the space now. It's completely different conversation in the fight right now. He caught him with a nice jab there. The legs seemed to be back. He was on his toes slightly there. Logan's now just searching. He's searching for a Wayne. He found a way to the body just. He found a jab to the body just. They're just sort of trying to work it out. Logan's throwing his punches again. He's doing a 1-2. It's a combination. JJ's still trying to compose himself, it looks like. He's got a nice little jab in there. He's searching for it. He clenched. He reached in for that clench quick. Right, here we go. He's going to try and compose himself for that round now. He needs to find a space if he's going to try and win this now. This is the time where KSI needs to bring it back slightly. You can see him wipe his nose a little bit. He wasn't liking the jab that he just got. There was another jab there from KSI to the... Logan Paul is still just trying to... He's trying to... Some jabs there. KSI is running into his punches again. Right, his legs are a little bit off there. He needs to press forward if he wants to win this fight now. Between the two of them, Logan is now in the center of the ring and he's controlling the pace. There's a jab there. Jab to the body. He's still got them wild swooping hooks going on. If he catches him with those punches that he was doing earlier on. Now he's starting to backpedal a lot. This is interesting. There you go. He's catching him now. Now it's completely changed pace again. Now Logan Paul's on the outside. KSI's back on the inside after he just caught him with two punches. Caught him with a jab and a hook. KSI's backpedaling now. He's on the outside. He's now bouncing around the ring slightly. I think he's trying to compose himself. I think he's gathering himself back. They're really being tentative now at this point. There's a few misses there. He tried to close in. There's another headlock. Does happen in boxing. When you close that space and you're trying to clench. It's nearly the end of this fight. What is it? It's 5th round? Nearly the end of the 5th round now. So we're heading into the 6th and final round. Will there be a knockout? I don't know if there will be a knockout. Comment down below if you're watching this video who paid for the fight, who didn't pay for the fight. How did you experience this? Did you experience it through highlights on YouTube? Did you experience it through my video first here? I'll be uploading it straight away. How did you watch the KSI Logan Paul rematch? What were your predictions before the fight? Did you think it was going to go to the cards? Did you think what Eddie Hearn was saying, that there was definitely going to be a knockout? We're on the final round now, so if there's going to be a knockout, it has to be in this round. You can see there that Logan was finding a way through KSI's guard. In the replay here, it seems like they are matched, but I do think because of that knockdown that KSI needs to do something really special in the 6th and final round if he's going to take the fight. Has it been a clean fight? No, not really. Now this is where it should get really interesting. This is where it should get really interesting. What's going to happen here? Some jabs there from Logan. A clench again. KSI's got his arms down. The ref's telling him, yeah, you contributing by bedding your head down. Logan's doing some dirty tactics with a headlock that he keeps doing. There's a few jabs there from Logan Paul. KSI's still trying to find a way in. Where's it going to go? You got 2 minutes 13. Right now, you'd expend everything. It was a nasty hook there that KSI tried to throw to the body. Looks like it caught the gloves. You could hear the leather. He's finding a way in. Now he's trying to go to them hooks. Now he's got that shot in. Logan's not liking it. He's there trying to clench again. Here we go. He needs to really. Okay, come over with a hook over the top there. He needs to really. Logan does not like that power there. KSI really needs to push the gas on the. He needs to push the gas. He needs to push forward if he's going to win this fight here. Logan Paul is trying to again throw those jabs. 3 jabs, punches and bunches. KSI needs to. Oh, that was a nasty ass straight there. That was a nasty ass straight there. 1 minute 22. KSI is trying to finish him off now. He's trying to finish him off now. He's trying to come in. There's another clench. It's 1 minute 16. What's going to happen in this 1 minute 16 now? There's a jab there. You hit him back with another one. There was one to the body. He's trying to find a way in. He's trying to use his power to try and get to him. Logan is moving away from his punches. He is finding a way away from his punches. KSI needs to close the space. He's closing. He's trying to get. He's over the top of the clench. He's over the top of the clench. He's backing away now. KSI is coming up. He's trying to keep up the pressure. He's got 45 seconds now. There's another headlock. There's 40 seconds left. KSI needs to do something, I think, here. Logan Paul is now looking very strong at this point. He needs to get out of there if he wants to win this fight. I'm not sure where this fight is going to go. He's already got his arm up in the air, Logan Paul has. KSI is shaking his head. He's doing too many headlocks. He's now trying to find a way. There's 19 seconds left. He's now trying to find him out. He's trying to find him now. This match is ending as it is. It's ending as it is. It isn't going anywhere from here, I don't think. There's a few more scrappy punches. He's tying him up. Last 10 seconds. Unless you're going to knock him out in the next 10 seconds, there's no knockout, is there? There it is. That's it. That's it. There was no knockout there. I didn't see no knockout. Hey, hashtag just saying no knockout. Justin Bieber's sitting there just like no idea what's happening there. I didn't watch the fights beforehand either. There were some few definitive moments in that fight that you can't really look at and be like, you know, it's not a clean boxing fight. Considering the training that they've done as well, like you would think, you know, when you compare them to, obviously these two are novices, they're just going in their first professional fight. For their first professional fight, if you sit and think about it, not a lot of fighters have this crowd and these numbers. Yes, boxing is also a money game, but for boxing purists and watching a boxing fight, I don't see, you know, although they've made it like, yeah, I mean, Bazinga's just said it there, they've made it to the final bell. So that's an achievement in itself. I'm not gonna say who won at this point. It's gonna be really interesting to see what happens now in the next when they go to the scorecards. It's gonna be really interesting. It's really early. What time is it now? I'm gonna tell you guys what time it is now. So it's 5:39. 5:39. So there were some back of the head punches there. There were some grapples. So yeah, not an overly, not my kind of fight. But really interesting to see their personalities clash in the ring. Really interesting. No knockout. Eddie. Eddie Hearn, there was no knockout there, mate. There's knockdowns, there was no knockout. Just give me 2 seconds. They're just doing the replays and whatnot. Boy, it's early in the morning at this point. Interesting thing is, when you're training, he basically slipped under the ring there. when you're training, when you're bodybuilding or boxing, or any type of contact sports or athletics, this time in the morning is where you'd normally get up anyway. This time in the morning, where it's brisk, it's cold in the UK, is where you'd go for your morning jogs, or you'd grab your weights and so on, and you know, get your morning prep meals. Right now, Jake Paul's in the ring talking to his brother. Well, let's see what the judges' scorecard is saying. This is going to be unfortunate, I think, for one of their camps. Someone's not going to be happy. Here's the judges. 65 to Logan Paul for the first judge. Patrick Russell, 57-54 for KSI. Oh, what's going on here? Is it going to be a draw again? Third ref, 56-55 to the winner by split decision for the United Kingdom. KSI's got it. KSI's got it. There's too many dirty tactics for Logan Paul. KSI's got it. KSI's done it. KSI's done it. I knew it. At that point where Logan was being too dirty, he had points taken off him. That was the definitive moment. Then there was 2 knockdowns on both halves. It had to go one way. I didn't want to say up until this point, but I knew KSI had that there. It was too dirty. It was too dirty. Logan has got his retribution here in this fight. KSI's power was something. Logan did use the space to his advantage, but that dirty tactics, the headlocks, the grappling when you're giving those uppercuts, this is going to blow up on YouTube. Believe me, man. This is gonna be boxing. Boxing is not a dirty game. I've said it time and time again. Boxing is not a dirty game. Now, Shannon and Vidal Riley are there talking to each other. They just phoned each other and talked to each other. Logan's gonna eat that sour grapes, man. He's gonna eat those sour grapes. KSI's not happy about something there. I mean, neither would I. There was some dirty fighting. It was dirty boxing, man. It's dirty boxing there. There's some sour grapes to eat. There's some sour grapes to eat. Look at him, he's going off. Interesting. Interesting. It's a fair fight. If I was a judge, I wouldn't be able to judge that. I honestly, God, wouldn't be able to judge that. Okay, sweet. Okay, yeah, KSI is talking about his team now. He's doing his after fight talk. So that the effects of the uppercut. That cut is just, he's got a slight cut on his lip. KSI, man, that's an impact of a fight, bro. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations, brother. That was that. Yeah, at that point, that was the definitive moment of this fight. He held on to him. He's literally holding him and giving him an uppercut. And he hit him in the back of the head as well. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. He's literally grappled him, and nah, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. That is. You can see the replay now of the moment he's held him. He threw it. Nah. Oh man. Okay, he gave him two blows to the back of the head as he was going down. Well, not as he was going down. Logan Paul's grappled him. He's given him an uppercut. As he's tried to get an advantage, he's given him another uppercut. He's given him a jab to the back of the head. Another jab to the back of the head. I would say, in terms of knockdowns, I think there was one knockdown each. There was a slight slip from Logan at one point as well. The middle rounds as well is where KSI was definitely pushing the pedal in order to win this fight back. That definitive moment, those illegal blows, definitely moved the fight in the direction for KSI. Logan Paul needs to eat those sour grapes, bro, because he was dirty. I'm not saying like people who fight dirty in boxing are bad people, but it's normally when you lost the advantage that you. Ooh, he's just staring at him now. Oh, they shook each other's hand and that. And they embraced each other in a hug and that. KSI saying it takes a big man to get in a ring, and you're a big man. He's saying you made me work last year as well. They're shaking each other's hands. He's saying thank you for a good fight. Interesting. Is that Radio Raheem? It's Radio Raheem in the ring, isn't it? Alright, it's Logan Paul. They're talking now. This stream it's just on and off. Right, so all this talk, Logan is here comes the talk now. He's getting booed. Is trying to say it was a slip. Hey, yo, now he's going for it. He's trying to ask, is it a slip or a knockdown? And having to watch the rematch in the middle, the replay in the middle of the damn. That was definitely a knockdown, bro. That was definitely a knockdown. That was not a slip. They're playing the replay to him in the ring. That's just embarrassing, man. That's just embarrassing. There it is. and now he goes down. He's gone down, and now he's having to watch the replay. Shannon Biggs was like, "It's a miss. It was a block," and they just completely shut up because KSI got those flush punches. Logan Paul was saying that KSI is one of the toughest people he knows, and now they're talking to each other. It reminds me of the what was it? The Billu Hay fight, and how they were talking to each other after that fight. It is interesting in how he didn't want to continue to fight at that point as well. That's a really good point. Logan didn't want to continue to fight at that. His conditioning was definitely a lot better, and trying to control that space was really helping him as well. So yeah, really interesting fight. I don't think anything else is going to come of this moment. I'm just going to enjoy watching it. I'm going to log out of this video now. Thank you for watching this video. That was my live reaction to KSI versus Logan Paul. A very interesting fight. I can see exactly why things went the way they are. This actually, he's got this dirty ass punch. Look at it. Look at it. How his dirty ass thing. Like, he's grappling him. He's literally holding on to him. That's just. He's having to look at it and wonder why and what happened. He's having to look at it and wonder why. Like, he said yeah, that's why you lost, yeah, because you were dirty. This is some bull. Like, alright, yo, I'm out. I'm done with this. Alright, so I'm logging out. Yo, thank you for watching this video. AnthonyAllenEdits gonna upload this up now. So for those of you who didn't watch the fight or want to know my live reaction, there it is right there. This is Anthony Allen. Subscribe to AnthonyAllenEdits. Just getting involved in this big YouTube boxing event here. They're trying to build up another fight. I don't think they can get people to pay for a third version of this. It's done, man. You can't do it again. Yo, AnthonyAllenEdits signing out. I'm gone now. KSI's on to the next thing. I'm on to the next thing too. There's my live reaction. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace. And it's really funny that KSI literally said to Logan Paul that he should fight CM Punk. KSI's now getting out of the ring. Yo, I'm done as well. Peace. Yo, thanks for watching. I'm off.